Before I get into this video, I have a little something for you that you may like. If you want to find out, stick to the end of this video. I'll see you soon. When a man is born, he has no value to him whatsoever when he's just a little baby, and until up to the point when he turns 18 or 19, because that's when he really starting his life. Now you see, we're not women. When she's born, she already has value. She's gonna get protection just on the fact that she's a woman. A man will not get that protection. He has to save his own ass. Whereas a woman, she has that safety net that other guys will be there to protect her in some sort of way. It doesn't even have to be anybody in her family. It could be a random stranger in public. If she fucks anything up, the man is gonna pay for it by helping her out and saving her, let's say. They have their femininity, they have their beauty, their delicacy, their softness. We don't have that. And this is why we have little to no value in the world, basically. Once a guy hits puberty, our voices get deep, we start changing our personality, we get hornier, we get the desire to fuck women. Once we get puberty, we mostly look ugly, actually, as men. Most of us look ugly when we're kids. And this depends on your upbringing as well. There are some that could look good based on their upbringing, like their parents kept them in a healthy nutrition, they were exercising regularly, they had this desire to look good themselves, they styled their hair, they had chose proper fashion. Some guys when they're young can look good, but most no. Maybe you were fat when you were a kid, maybe you didn't regard nutrition as something important for your life. So it depends on your upbringing most of the time. We aren't females because, as I've told you before, their value is on hand. They already have it. They don't need to earn it. So they already have it. A guy's gonna save her. Most women are beautiful, whereas most guys are ugly, and this is a fact, and you also know this. Most women are beautiful. Once women hit puberty, that's when their beauty really starts to show out. And they hit that beauty in their peak when they're young. For us, it's the opposite way. And for women, they don't have to do that much hard work to maintain that. They just have to not overeat. Let's say for the women that don't have any special diseases, that's gonna make them get fat. Let's talk about the women that have normal body. They don't have any diseases. They can just choose to stay in shape by eating healthy food and occasionally exercising to keep a good figure, let's say, and just styling her hair, and she's gonna look pretty. For us, it doesn't work like that. As men, we don't have that luxury. Most of us are ugly, like I've said, and we have to build up ourselves in such a harder way. We have to build our looks. We have to go to the gym, get in good shape. We have to eat healthy so that we maintain that body structure that we are building, basically. Then we have to prioritize on fashion, then we have to prioritize on hairstyle. But looks aren't the only thing that are the priority. There's other things that we have to focus on as well. Network, charisma, ambition, purpose, intelligence, mindset. This goes on and on. This is just basic self-improvement. We need all of this, or at least some of those things, to be valuable to the world outside. If we have none of those things, they're not gonna give two shits about the guy that doesn't have anything like that. He has no purpose, he has no ambition, he has no intelligence, he has no charisma, he has no good network, he doesn't have a good body. Nobody's gonna look at him. Nobody would. Which is why we have to build ourselves up as men. Now, all of this that I've said, charisma, mindset, intelligence, looks, purpose, ambition, all of this comes with time. No man who's just born on this planet already has these things. There is no man on the planet like that. Unless there's a boy who is born into a billionaire's family and his dad has already worked hard enough and he's given his kid everything. Then that boy does not know what hard work and what suffering is like how good suffering feels when the results come to light. So that boy's life is ruined because his dad is just gonna protect him and keep him like a little soy boy forever. He's never gonna know what hard work is like because he's gonna expect that. He already has it, even if he has done nothing to achieve it. Most men on this planet have to start at point number 0. and work ourselves up. I'm working myself up. You watching this, you are gonna have to work yourself up. You have to. You don't have a choice. Other men will choose to not work themselves up. That's their fault. That's. I don't feel any pity on them. Those who don't want to work hard on themselves. But most men on the planet they start at zero. Nobody that starts at 100. It's a slow process. It's the grind, and every man has a different path that leads to a different kind of journey. But all in all of this takes time. No matter with the person that wants to be a doctor, he has to spend years in university, spending so much time till the point he does become a doctor. Same as with a businessman, he's trying to give service to other people. He's spending so much time of his life trying to get better with his service and to market it in the right way. Eventually people will start buying from him, renting, buying. It's just a slow grind here. Maybe somebody who loves doing this job, but he wants to get better, he wants to climb up the hierarchy. Again, that takes time, building up his career. So this takes a very long time, and men have to go through this struggle. And this is meant to be hard. This is not meant to be easy, which is what gives it value, which is what gives it fulfillment, that we're going through such hard things. Hard things is what gives it value. If it was easy to attain, it would not be valuable. It's the journey that is enjoyable. It's the journey when you see happiness. It's the journey which builds your confidence, not what the results come. Sure, the results are good. They're good to see, but it's the journey that builds your confidence into what it can be. It's your journey, not the results. For example, you're starting a business. You're spending months, the first couple of months, potentially years, trying to improve this service or this product you want to build. But nobody's buying it from you. You're trying so many different ways to market it. Maybe you're tweaking some things in that little product or service you are offering to people. Just nothing seems to be working, but you just have faith that this business is going to work out, that you don't have to start another one. You just have faith that this is the right one for you. This is what gives you fulfillment, and that this is the one that's gonna give you the freedom you want. For example, you just stay hard working in that, you stay persistent, you don't give up. After some time, after 1, 2, 3 years, you get the result that you worked so hard for. It's that journey, that those periods of sleepless nights, those periods of constant thinking, how can I make this better? How can I make this better? Those times in your life when you're actually trying to do something better for yourself, trying to improve this business, but nothing is just seeming to work, but you're not giving up. You're constantly going at it and at it. And eventually the hard work pays off and you get what you want. This applies in everything in life. It applies to women as well. Hundreds of rejections until you meet one woman, until you meet somebody that really likes you for who you are, who falls in love with you for who you are. And a woman that's not materialistic, somebody that's wholesome, somebody that looks at you for your personality, not for whatever else, not if you have good cars or if you can fly business class or first class and stay in 5, 6, 7-star hotels. She doesn't care about that. She loves you for who you are. It's those hundreds of rejections that you're gonna go through. It's what's gonna build your character. It's what's gonna build your strength. Because once you face rejections for so many times, you're gonna get used to it, and you'll be like, okay, I've had this before. It's not a big deal. This is nothing to me. I have bigger problems in life to deal with than just some rejection by some woman. It's nothing big. I can get up and I can ask another one, and I can ask another one. Done. Imagine yourself, instead of worrying about your self-confidence, that you have low self-esteem, you are afraid of what people think of you, maybe people might make fun of you. Instead of worrying about that, I can tell you what to worry about. Worry about if your life went to complete shit, if it went completely down the drain, if you completely disregarded what you believed in, your health, your life, if you completely disregarded everything and how your life would look. You let go and you completely eat disgusting, crazy junk food and you get so fat. Life's gonna go terrible for you if you do that, right? So worry about what your life would look like if it went to complete shit. If you would started doing something that would take you to that way. So with that in mind, work towards greatness and spend years of your life, and I mean years of your life, crafting yourself. And imagine all those years you spend in your life crafting yourself. The hard work is going to pay off. That journey you're gonna go on yourself with is going to pay off. And you get this unshakable confidence. Since you have gone through the hardship, you know who you are, you know what you want, you know who you want to be around, you know who you don't want to be around. You know what type of lifestyle you want to live, what makes you happy, what is it that is meaningful for you. You know all of those things after years of that hard work, after years of being on that journey for yourself. And others' opinions don't bother you. It's the fact that not everyone's gonna like what you're gonna do, like what you have to say. Or maybe you don't care. You won't care if you find out that there's some individual that doesn't like you for some reason. You're gonna be like, okay, whatever. Next. I don't care. I have my own life to live, not somebody else's life. Imagine that. You go into a room full of new people. People can feel that, just feel that confidence coming from you. You don't have to say a word or even look at them. They can just feel it and they'll turn their eyes towards you and look at you. They'll just feel it. There's just something about that with a man who has worked so hard in his life on something or on many things. He's worked so hard, especially on himself, that he's completely transformed into this amazing creature. And people can't help but respect that type of person, because it takes lots of time to build into somebody like that. And that tells them that there's something different about you, something special, which they don't have, which they want. And that special thing about you has come from hard work. And you can do this. You just have to know that everyone starts at the bottom. Even the most famous of men on the planet have started at the bottom. You can get towards it. However, you just have to prioritize on what really matters to you and not just needless things in life. I used to worry about my self-confidence a lot before. What if other people think I'm fat? Or what if people don't like me? I don't look good enough. People are gonna judge me. But now I don't care. I know who I am. I know what I want. And all of this is because of the things I've experienced in my life to this very moment and currently am experiencing to this very moment. Getting made fun of in school, to my race, to my looks, to my hairstyle, to my fat, to everything, to my lack of charisma, to my lack of personality. I've got made fun of for everything. But now it's not the same anymore. And this is alongside the other hardships in my life that I've faced, assholes, and so on and so on. But it's not like that anymore. And this can be the same for you. And don't feel bad about this, because all men go through hard work that have started from zero. Most men start from zero, and they all do hard work to get where they want to go. And this is gonna be hard. This is gonna take some time. So don't feel bad about this. Just have faith in yourself and don't worry about self-confidence. Worry about what your life would be if it goes to shit, and start working on greatness now. So now, what you have been waiting for. I'm basically starting a consulting service, which is for free. So if you want to talk to me about something, any issue you have in life, you want to get my advice on some things, you can sign up below. I've put a link in the description. You can click on the link, select the time that's best for you, and we can then talk for 30 minutes. It's going to be a 30-minute consultation. You can sign up on the link below. We can talk about any issues you have in life. I am not there to waste my time. I don't want you to sign up there just to talk to me about bullshit. Okay? Only if you really need help with some things in life, I can help you out. So feel free to sign up with the link below. And I'm gonna see you soon.